very close friend January 2nd. It was sudden, which we all wish for our loved ones. However, for those of us she left behind, it was a shock that continues to be painful and surreal. We talked about everything and spoke almost every day. I keep waiting for the phone to ring and hear, "Hi, Kat." I want to call her and tell her the Suits spinoff on Netflix will be starting soon. I want to talk about our networking, our businesses, Broadway, our families. I want to go out for dinner with her, to a Greater New York Chamber of Commerce event with her. I want her to be on a Zoom call with Ted's girls and Ted, which is a story for another day. Barbara and I worked together in the same ad agency for about 10 years. We were both laid off around the same time, not knowing what we would do next. Then came a job for her and a business for me. A friend of Barbara's had suggested we network virtually as COVID hit and we were in a lockdown. We did. The first being the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce, the best thing we ever did. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Helena Nat of the Chamber. Her warmth and acceptance of us helped as we began our road into the world of networking. It was an entirely new world to us, and we were glad we had each other. Helena has continued to be our cheerleader ever since. Barbara loved her family, her brother Hal, her niece and nephew, and their children, as well as Hal's partner Pam. She would tell me about her parents, and I told her about mine. We were both daddy's girls. She was intelligent, warm, and caring. She loved to read, going for a walk, her yoga classes, attending a Broadway show, its music always putting a smile on her face, and having dinner with friends. When she smiled, her eyes smiled, her whole face smiled. People just took a liking to her. Barbara had never really cooked. I think she dusted her stove, actually. She went upstairs to her building's club for coffee in the mornings and out for lunch and dinner. Recently, she decided she was going to cook and surprised herself because she was good at it. Her pairings were those of a longtime chef and her food delicious. She was so proud of herself. She had a very close friend with whom she shared so much, Brian, who simply put made her extremely happy. They spent a great deal of time together attending the opera, taking walks, and they dined together and developed an amazing friendship. She also had many friends in her building in those long-time relationships from the ad industry. I miss her smile. I miss our conversations where we laughed and cried. I miss her. And like baseball numbers are retired when the player retires, the tagline Barbara created for herself, which everyone enjoyed, will now be retired. She ended every pitch with these words, "I'm Barbara Bank. You can bank on me."